Where do I see these worlds into which I step and talk with people who the world call dead? And I can't persuade them that they died because they're not dead. And so I say, you died? And they say, who's dead? I said, I didn't say you're dead. I said, you died. Well, that doesn't make sense to them. And they aren't aware that they've died because they're not dead. They haven't died. Well, I can't deny that they're not dead. I'm talking to them. They're talking to me. And they're flesh and blood, and they're real as we are real. And yet I can't persuade them that they went through an experience that we left behind in this section of time were called death, that we buried them, went to their funerals, and they can't believe it because they are not dead. And you're telling them that they died. If a thing died, then it's dead. How can you talk to it? How can it be actually an animate body responding intelligently to all that you're saying when it hasn't died? Not to itself, but to you. With memory alert, you know it died. And you're trying to persuade it that it has actually moved into another time slot. And it's not here. It is an entirely different time slot. And that time slot need not be consecutive with this. Say 1973 when you meet him, when he died in 72. No, it could be the year 3000. 3000 is now existing. The year 1 is existing. All these are still existing. And you can step here and find yourself in the year 1000. When that is necessary for your unfoldment. Don't think for one moment that you've outgrown the year 1000. Take the writers of today. Have they outgrown the year where Shakespeare lived? Then why aren't they writing like Shakespeare? Have they outgrown the beauty of that age when we translated our ancient scripts into English and now we have the King James Version? That majestic monument to English literature? Well, who is doing it today? Who is writing Shakespeare today? Are the Beatles writing Beethoven? They begin with a B, all right, but it's not Beethoven. It's not Bach. It's not Brahms. So have they outgrown these great giants? No. That age could be far greater age for what they need when they step from here to find themselves exposed to real music, real, wonderful, creative things. So it is not a progression one way. All this thing is a close, it's a theater, and it's all closed.